Shalom, everyone. Welcome to another episode with Bakaleb Consulting. I am your host, Malka, Malkah. Let's get started. Today, we are going to talk about an important topic: why most people retire broke and how to avoid it. Did you know that millions of people work 40 to 50 years only to retire with almost nothing? Yes, that seems shocking, but that is true. Many retirees depend almost entirely on Social Security. If the government takes Social Security away, a lot of people will be like totally bankrupt in homeless shelter or homeless. See, because a lot of retirees, they depend on Social Security. Some even return to work just to survive. Have you ever been somewhere? I've spoken to so many people, and I'll hear they get Social Security, but a lot of people say it's not enough, so they have to take jobs, be it baggers at grocery store, or just do odd jobs. So the real question is, why do most people retire broke? Why? Today we're going to break down the seven biggest financial mistakes that cause people to reach retirement with little or no wealth, and more importantly, how to avoid them. One of the things is living paycheck to paycheck. The first reason most people retire broke is that they never escape the paycheck to paycheck cycle. It's something that's comfortable for them, so they just keep going in a circle, paycheck to paycheck, to maintain their head just above water. Most households spend everything they earn. When income goes up, their lifestyle goes up too. So instead of investing the extra money, they buy bigger homes, newer cars, more expensive lifestyles. And by the time retirement comes, there's no real assets built. They have nothing. Also, no investment. The second reason, most people never invest consistently. They may save a little money in the bank, but they never allow their money to grow through stocks, real estate, businesses, or retirement accounts. It's out there. You have a lot of companies who offer 401k and matching, but a lot of people don't take advantage of it. There's stocks there that you can invest in, simple stocks. People don't take advantage of it. Real estate, businesses. Without investing, your money cannot compound. And compounding is how wealth is actually built. Some, too much debt. Debt is one of the biggest wealth killers. Many people enter retirement still paying mortgages, car loans, credit cards, or personal loans. Instead of their money working for them, they spend decades working for lenders. And as you know, Yahweh is always first. So in the scripture today, we have Proverbs 22:7. The borrower is servant to the lender. If if you are a borrower, you're always a servant to the lender. Because guess what? You retire paying just mortgages, car loans, credit cards, and personal loans. So now you're a servant, you're retired, and Social Security is not enough. No financial education. People don't understand. You hear the term financial literacy and you think that it's like so general, but that is so broad. It's so much more to just knowing how to count and having a budget. Most schools teach history, math, science, correct? When you went to school, that's what they taught you. But they really teach investing, taxes, asset building, wealth management. In some of my off time, I volunteer with a lot of tax companies to do taxes. And I sit there, and it's so much money that people can save, and so many ways that they can make money as entrepreneurs. And I sit there and I'm like, oh my gosh, financial literacy is lacking in a lot of people because schools really teach investing, taxes, asset building, and wealth management. So guess what? You spend 40, 50 years working and have nothing to show for it. You'll say, oh, you have a house, but you're still paying a mortgage on it. And when that's done, you still have taxes. So you enter adulthood with no roadmap for building wealth. None. waiting too late to start. You'll hear over the years invest, invest, invest. Even at this video, I can say invest, invest, invest. Contact Back Collect Consultant and we can show you how to invest and make money. And it's like, yeah, right. No, and you won't do it. Time is the most powerful wealth building tool. Someone starts investing at 25 may build far more wealth than someone who starts at 45. Guaranteed. Why? Because of compound growth. But many people wait until later in life to begin saving or investing. And by then, they're trying to catch up with time because it's, oh my gosh, they see that they're 50, 45, or 60, and they're like, oh, I wish I coulda, I shoulda. So now here it is, 20 years later, they're trying to catch up. And it's like, you should have done it 20 years ago. Relying only on one income. This is like the biggest killer because it goes into laziness. God Yahweh said, don't worry. Yet he says, prepare. You have to prepare. The wealthy understand something that most people do not. One income stream is risky. If that job go out now, you're complaining that you got fired or that the company closed. Most people dependent on one single job. Wealthy individuals build multiple income streams, such as we have investments, businesses, rental income, and dividends. See, a lot of people don't even know what dividends are. We teach a financial course and show you how to invest. When retirement comes, those income streams continue to work. Where you can go out on a yacht at Saint Tropez, you can go over to St. Kitts, you can be in Dubai, you can go all over the place. You can go to some of the islands that I can name them, and many people don't even know the names of these islands because they don't know that they exist. That you can go to and you relax. You can afford the luxuries in life and live your retirement wealthy. But because people don't plan ahead and they think, "Oh, no, I need the money now." Well, get another job. Get one to pay your bills and one to invest. Buying liabilities instead of assets. One of the biggest mistakes people make is confusing liabilities with assets. Many people spend their money on things that lose value like luxury cars, expensive electronics, and consumer goods. Yes, I have luxury cars. We have them. But guess what? Hello, a lot of them are under the businesses. So that works to the business. And then the personal cars that we have, okay, but we can afford it because investments paid for those. That's not from a one job, it's being paid for by the investments. The business cars being paid for by the business, and the personal cars are being paid for by investments. Expensive electronics? No. I refuse to buy a new phone every time it comes out. And yes, my children will make fun of me and say, Mom, your phone is so old. That's fine. I can text and I can call and I can still FaceTime. That's fine. I don't need to waste money on that. I take that and I invest. Consumer goods. I have tons of clothing and shoes. A lot of people buy it just to be buying it. No, I don't. I don't buy it just to buy it. Not anymore. Years ago, I did that until my dad told me he was like, you need to stop, get a budget. Even though I had investments, he was like, slow it down. So I had to take a look at it and say, yeah, I don't buy it just like that anymore. Wealthy people focus on buying assets that produce income, real estate, businesses, investments, IPs, which are intellectual properties. Assets are what's paying for retirement. So yes, we invest in real estate, we invest in multiple businesses, love a lot of investments, and of course, intellectual properties. These are the things that we teach you at Bot Collab Consulting, and these are the things that you need. We have them. We can't teach you something that we haven't ventured into ourselves. Now, you want to know how to avoid retiring broke. Just don't follow the same path. Start investing early, live below your means, And by that, it doesn't mean live broke. See, people here live below your means and they think, oh my gosh, I need to, everyone need to share one bed and we need to. No, no, no. That's not it. It's not to live broke. Live below your means is okay, instead of getting the 7 bedroom house that's going to cost me $30,000 a month, let me get the one that's 15,000 a month. Still a great neighborhood, still safety, still secure, but I don't need to get this one in that area. I can still get a good area, but I could save money. Understand? Because it fits in the budget. If 30,000 per month for rent or mortgage push you at the tip of your budget, then that's a no-no. Drop below that and say, let me get the one at 15,000 per month. Eliminate unnecessary debts. Go through and see what do you have subscriptions for. What are the unnecessary things that you're paying for? Then build multiple income streams. Invest in stocks, find the stocks that pays dividends. Invest in businesses, have a business, have what they call a side hustle. I don't believe in hustle, but I'll tell you about side hustles. Find what you're good at and make it and sell it. Over time, these choices can completely change your financial future, guaranteed. Most people retire broke not because they didn't work hard. See, if it was hard work that pays, the workers would be the one running the company. It's not hard work. You have to be smart and leverage. See, most people retire broke not because they didn't work hard, but because they were never taught how money really works. Financial wisdom changes everything. And when you understand how to build assets and create income, retirement can become a time of freedom instead of financial struggle. Hopefully, you're receiving this message today. Praise Yahweh. We specialize in business. Want to know where to invest? Contact us. Bot Consultant, botkalebconsultant at gmail.com, consultant at botkalebconsultant.com, www.botkalebconsultant.com. Glory to Yahweh, all thanks and praise due to our God. Yahweh, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. If this information helped you, or if you've been trying to tell someone about investing wisely and they haven't listened to you, go ahead and share this video to let them know. And